Mahito, the embodiment of evil, the cursed spirit who could have been the next Sukuna. This unregistered cursed spirit being a sadistic, immature spirit who will manipulate any human in order to revive Sukuna. Mahito being the spirit who represents the concept of souls, him making his first appearance in chapter 16 after Gojo decapitated Jogo. We see this cursed spirit with stitching on his face. Just makes you wonder, how strong is Mahito? Mahito, a cursed spirit with a high intellect. In a one-on-one fight, he's able to overwhelm grade 1 sorcerer Nanami. Mahito only having the strength of around 3-finger Sukuna at this point in the story due to his young age, unlike his predecessor Jogo. Mahito, after his fight with Nanami, goes into a 2-on-1 fight with him and Itadori. Mahito is able to adapt during this fight, however, and learn how to use domain expansion. After Mahito gets injured by Sukuna by accidentally touching his soul due to his domain, self-embodiment of perfection, it's being described as literally being in the palm of Mahito. Mahito in this domain, touching the souls of everyone inside the domain. Even in the Shibuya arc, learns how to cast and use this overpowered domain in 0.2 seconds. He retreats after the aid of Sukuna, however. Mahito makes an insane comeback though. Mahito, due to him causing trauma for Itadori by killing Junpei, one of Itadori's friends who he wasn't able to save, Mahito begins to love the feeling of breaking Itadori down mentally, and he proceeds to do this in the Shibuya incident. Mahito goes on a hunt searching for just Itadori, dividing his power in half in order to make an identical clone so he can cover 2 perimeters in order to find him faster than Jogo, who wants to make Itadori turn into Sukuna and have him work for the band of unregistered cursed spirits, while Mahito wants to kill Itadori. During this, when Itadori finally finds Mahito and Mahito sees him, he kills Nanami in front of him. Itadori and him start fighting, holding somewhat relativity to Itadori with only half his power due to the clone he made not coming back to him yet. When Mahito is fighting against Itadori and Todo, however, he is blessed by the sparks of black. Mahito uses Black Flash against Itadori and Todo multiple times, which brings up his physical prowess by up to 120%. And to even use Black Flash, it requires immense skill in cursed energy and combat potential to use. And it isn't even a skill that he can use at will. You have to be blessed to use this ability. After Mahito gains more and more knowledge on cursed energy, he's able to use instant spirit body of distorted killing. This form only being achievable when the user knows the truest essence of their soul. Mahito finally coming to the conclusion that he is a curse, he is finally able to achieve this state, making him more powerful. This form making him 200% stronger, even able to make shockwaves with just a swing of his arm. Itadori cannot even physically damage him whatsoever, even with his superhuman strength, even stating that it's harder than Choso's hardened blood that he used during his fight with him earlier in the Shibuya arc. Mahito even being able to use his tail and the black ligaments attached to his arms to counterattack on Itadori, giving him an upper hand on anyone else who he would be fighting against. However, Mahito having faced previous damage due to Itadori damaging his soul, and even him coughing up blood mid-battle, he was able to be beaten by a Black Flash performed by Itadori with him using the maximum amount of cursed energy that he is able to do. Mahito's speed, however, was always on par for the most part, him being able to blitz Nanami and able to move faster than Itadori and attack faster than Todo, even being able to keep up with his boogie woogie technique for the most part. His durability being high as well, as the way to damage Mahito is through damaging his soul, making physical attacks useless. As seen in the Shibuya arc, when Mahito was in his strongest form, while still severely weakened, Itadori's punches weren't doing anything to him, and Itadori having to rely on the black sparks. With all that we see, Mahito can easily scale the multi-city block and possibly small town level depending on how you view his feats and compare him to other characters, and him being able to move at hypersonic speeds, and with his 200% amp, there is no telling, as he was severely injured from Itadori already. My only question about this whole thing is, what would have happened if Mahito was at full strength against Itadori in his final form? Would Mahito have beaten him and forced Sukuna to fight once more, or would everything have turned out the same? Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video, and thank you everyone who has been watching these videos I've been making lately and engaging in the comments. I greatly appreciate it, and I'll see y'all in the next one.
I ain't fucking with these hoes. I pull up the greatest and now selling all these shows. Doing this till I make it because he know it's like go. Got me all in the playlist because she fuck with me the most. Like that, break it down, bring it back, make it clap. I got 3 old thoughts, new guap, wear that thing, bitches on my line.